So I will give the floor first to Michel Rivasi and then to Madame Beignet. As a reminder, je vous rappelle toutes les deux que dans 6 minutes.
Can I remind you both that in 6 minutes the interpretation will cease, so I will ask you to take 2 minutes each to present the objections and then 2 minutes for the Commission. Michel Rivasi.
Allez-y, Madame Rivasi, vous êtes connectée.
Mrs. Rivasi, you're connected. Please go ahead. Press speak and you should appear.
Madame est là, elle est là. Elle est là. Mila. Oui, oui, non, mais je suis en train de... Désolée, je suis en train de... D'abord, Rivasi. C'est Madame Mila, c'est pas Beigneux.
Mila, M-E. Ça
Je
s'écrit
l'ai
comment?
au téléphone.
Ça s'écrit comment?
M-E-L-I-N.
Elle n'est pas connectée.
Mais vous n'êtes pas connectée, madame, pour l'instant.
Okay, so for the participants, we are checking if we can get connected to Michel Rivasi and to Madame Mélin and not Madame Beigneux. Sorry for that.
Vous pouvez faire refresh, s'il vous plaît. Vous pouvez faire
Mélin Joël. Mélin Joël.
Joël Mila. Oui.
Ok, elle vient d'arriver. Oui.
Elle vient d'arriver. Oui, oui, ok. Madame Mila est là.
Il faut qu'elle appuie sur le bouton speak.
Vous pouvez pour...
Madame Mélin, puis-je vous demander d'appuyer?
Mrs. Miller, can I ask you to press speak at the bottom of the screen, please?
Madame Rivasi, puis-je vous inviter à appuyer sur le bouton speak?
Mrs. Rivasi, can you press speak, please?
C'est bon,
Parfait, on vous entend.
Is this okay? Yes, perfect. We can hear and see you. Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, colleagues. I note today that happily the Commission decision to increase the MRLs on a number of chemical products in food is attracting a lot of attention. I say that because we were alone in the last parliamentary term in flagging up systematic policy by the Commission when it came to consumer protection in the face of exposure to chemical products. Today, it's about the dangerous nature of a product, which is haloxyphop, a dangerous substance in France and other countries, and EFSA has never approved its use in a dangerous cocktail. And sometimes the limit values are reduced in the case of trade agreements, as in the case of Australia now, who were trying to export linseed into Europe with dangerous residue levels. That's a real problem for us, and on our part, I think it prompts searching questions. I would also like to insist, by way of a principle, that on some topics where there is a cross-party view, it's a shame that we cannot lodge common objections. For our part, we are going to support the equivalent objection made by Mrs. Rivasi, and we do hope the same will apply so that we can have a consistent vote across the entire committee. Thank you. Michelle Rivasi, can we get her online?
Is not. Si. Michel, on ne t'entend pas et on t'a.
We're not hearing you, Michelle, and we've lost you again.
Okay. On ne t'entend pas, Michel.
Michelle, we can't hear you.
Essaye de parler. No. So, suggest we move to the Commission, and then we try to solve the problem with Michel Rivasi. Commission. So we have a representative from the DG Santé, Mr. Berendt.
Can you hear me, Mr.
We
Chairman?
can, please, go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Let me quickly react to the draft objections. First of all, I would like to recall that the proposal of the draft regulation is fully in line with the provisions and objectives of the MRL regulation, and we have also followed all procedural steps correctly. EFSA has confirmed that the MRLs that are proposed are safe for consumers. So, to respond to Mrs. Mellin, we are not neglecting the safety of the European consumers. Quite on the contrary, all the MRLs proposed are confirmed to be safe. The Standing Committee has voted in favor of the draft regulation with unanimity, and the Council has already confirmed that it will not oppose the draft regulations. On the details for the three substances that are mentioned by Ms. Rivasi and haloxyphop also by Ms. Mellin, flunicamide is a substance that is approved in the EU, and products containing it are authorized in 26 member states. The MRLs proposed for uses in the EU on root crops, on leaf vegetables, on berries, and on pulses. Without the MRLs, it will not be possible to grant the authorizations in the member states for these minor uses, and farmers are really suffering because they do not have enough products available for minor uses. The member states have conducted full evaluations, and they have confirmed that these uses are safe, both for human health and environment. And the fact that flunicamide is approved is also based on an assessment from EFSA that confirmed that the uses are safe for health and the environment, including for bees, which are particularly mentioned by Ms. Rivasi. Haloxyphop is also approved in the EU, and products containing it are authorized in the member states. The particular use applied for in this case is in Australia for linseed, And to respond to Ms. Milan's remark, there is absolutely no link with the negotiations on the free trade agreement. Import tolerances can be applied for by producers from any third country, regardless of whether there is a free trade agreement or not. Aloxifop has certain restrictions in the EU linked to its potential to pollute water in vulnerable areas, but there is no evidence that this is relevant for Australia at all. And lastly, the third substance mentioned by Ms. Rivasi is approved in the EU, and authorizations are also granted in member states for various crops, not for the ones for which this application has been made from producers in Canada, but for others. Overall, the toxicity of this substance is very low. There's not even a need to set an acute reference dose. And anti-MRLs, which, and I repeat that again, have been assessed, have been found safe for the consumers by EFSA. And these are the most relevant points that I wanted to make, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you. So we try last time with Michel Rivasi.
Si vous nous entendez, enlevez vos écouteurs, s'il vous plaît.
Enlevez écouteurs, s'il vous plaît.
Déconnectez-les de votre ordinateur.
Déconnectez-les de votre ordinateur.
Et tout devrait bien se passer.
Et tout devrait bien se passer.
Okay, apparently it's not working, so very sorry, and we, with the interpreters, will have to leave anyway. We can't hear, on ne t'entend pas, Michel. On te voit, mais on ne t'entend pas.
We can see you, Michel, but we can't hear you.
We stop there because we have also a commitment towards our interpreters. So thank you for the additional time you gave us. Sorry, désolé, Michel. I will open the vote in the next minute, and you will have to vote before 1 o'clock. And we will meet again at 3 p.m. with Franz Timmermans on other issues. And I will give the results of the vote just before the meeting. Thank you, and see you this afternoon.